Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby. Last time around we finished up all the remaining trick houses. So right now we are going to be heading out for Route 118. Finally! It took a little while, but anyway, let's go. Let's surf on the deep ocean floor, or not the deep ocean floor, but we'll do that in due time. But anyway, I said last episode that I was going to get myself a new team member. Well, change your plans. I've been really struggling to figure out what my last Pokemon on my team is going to be. So that will have to wait. A good rod is really good. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, I would definitely agree. We're of identical minds. Take this good route. We will get the good rod. So anyway, on this route, there's one new Pokemon that we're going to be able to find with this rod, and that is going to be Carvanha. Now, Carvanha, we have previously fought. Other trainers have had it, of course. But anyway, water dog type, really interesting typing. And with the rough skin ability, whenever you hit it, you will get hit yourself. But anyway, at level 30, Carvanha will evolve into Sharpedo. Now, Sharpedo's got a massive attack stat, pretty decent special attack, and pretty decent speed. It's a good all-round mixed attacker, I would say. It also gets a Mega Evolution, but unfortunately, you're not able to get the Mega Evolution Stone until the after game. So, that is much unfortunate. Now, there's other Pokemon that you'll be able to find with a good rod around the world. So, one of these Pokemon is going to be Wailmer. Now, Wailmer's got a massive HP stat, and you can find him pretty much all around the globe. Of course, I will show in the sidebars whenever you're going to be able to find Wailmer in the water. Now, you'll be able to find him around the ocean pretty much in the previous locations that I've been backtracking while surfing. Now, whenever Wailmer evolves into Wailord at level 40, Wailord, it becomes the biggest Pokemon in the entire game. I mean, it's freaking huge, and it's got a massive HP stat to back that up. And I guess it's got some pretty decent attack and special attack stat, but other than that, it's pretty slow. Its defenses are pretty not very good at all, so I wouldn't really recommend it to pick up a Wailord for your team. But I would, however, recommend you pick up a Wailord for something else. But anyway, another new Pokemon that you can find with a good route is actually going to be Corphish. Now, Corphish, you can pick up on either Route 102 or Route 117 with a good route. It's pretty rare, you only got a 5% chance of finding it with a good route, but it's still 5%. Now, whenever Corphish evolves into Crawdaunt, it actually becomes a rather good physical attacker. It's got similar stats to Sharpedo, but it's got lower speed, and I don't think Crawdaunt is as good as Sharpedo. It also doesn't have a Mega Evolution, so I would definitely pick up a Crawdaunt or a Carvanha over a Corphish, but that is just my preference. And the last Pokemon I'm going to go over that you can now find with the good rod is going to be Barboach. Now, Barboach you can find around the Meteor Falls and the routes around it. Now, Barboach is a water ground type, and whenever it evolves into Whiscash, it doesn't really become that impressive of a Pokemon. Swampert is a much better water ground type in my opinion. But if you didn't start with Mudkip and you don't have Swampert, I guess it's not a terrible option, since its only weakness is grass, so if you can avoid that, Whiscash is all fine, but I do think there are better water types in this game. So, anywho, sirs, now let's get on with things here on Route 118, actually. Hey, it's you again! I remember you! Hey, looky here! I remember you! I'll get this battle down on this here camera! On this here camera, you say? Send away interviewers Gabby and Ty, and they're going to send off Magneton and Loudred, so their Pokemon have actually evolved since last time we encountered them. So anyway, let's see, what are we gonna wanna go for? I kinda wanna go for a boulder so I can just get rid of that magneton real quickly. So I think I'll actually do that. Even though Pound will get hurt, I'm not really too worried at all because I do resist the bulldoze. So there we go. But yeah, as I said last episode, I would pick up a new team member this episode, but I've changed my mind. I mean, I've changed my mind a lot when it comes to my last team member. Or my 5th team member. I know which the last one is going to be, but I won't reveal it just yet. But yeah, let's just go for another bulldoze, I guess. I know I will take it out with another... Or I'll go for a Mega Drain just to get a little bit of health back. So, I didn't actually really need to give Surf to Bubble, so that was kind of a little bit of a mistake. But sometimes you just don't think things through as Pound grows up to level 36. And that is pretty sweet. What an awesome battle. Hey, did you get all that? Every last bit of that battle we just had is on this tape. On this tape. And you know what else is going to be on this tape? Pound is evolving. Pound is evolving into a Sceptile. Oh yeah, we finally dual chop. That is a fight. No dragon type move. Oh man, I'm getting rid of Mega Drain for that. A dual chop. The user attacks his target by hitting it with brutal strikes. The target's hit is hit twice in a row. Just like double slap actually should work according to logic, you know. But this is Pokemon. It doesn't have any logic. So yeah, at level 36, Pound whenever it evolves into Sceptile will learn Dual Chop. Now, Sceptile is a very, very quick Pokemon. It's also got some very good special attack stats. So I actually really like this thing. And whenever your Combusken at level 36 evolves, it's going to evolve into Blaziken. Now, whenever it evolves into Blaziken, it will learn Blaze Kick, which is a physical fire type move, who is a 85 base power. Now, Blaziken is probably one of the better mixed attackers in this game, since there's not a whole lot of fire type Pokemon in this game. It's not the fastest Pokemon, but it's got really good attack stat. It got really, or why did I say really good attack stat and a really good special attack stat? When it's attack stat, it's actually higher than its attack stat, but yeah, in my opinion, Blaziken is probably the best of the starters, but that is just my opinion. And whenever Marstomp evolves at level 36 into Swampert, it doesn't actually learn a new move, but it also gets some very good stats. It gets high HP stat, good attack stat too, with some good defensive stats. So it's kind of a wall who are able to just hit back the opponent too. But it's pretty slow. But if you can deal with that, Swampert is actually also a really good Pokemon. So all these 3 starters I really like. So yeah, that is it. Destruction. Do you remember? That's the core. Yeah, Destruction. You know what I will get this time around? I will, yeah, short and sweet. My answer is going to be evolution, because evolution of course happened. And so there we go. Yeah, that's a perfect clincher. I get the feeling that this will make a great TV show. There's a chance that they'll air this on BuzzNav. So make sure to look for us. Okay? We'll be seeing you. So there we go. And on this route there is actually going to be some grass right over there. So I'll go over the one new Pokemon that we can find in that grass. Well, I'll do it right now actually as we battle this fisherman. So anyway, the only new Pokemon that you'll be able to find in the grass on Route 118 is going to be Kecleon. Now, Kecleon is a very interesting Pokemon. its compatibility color change is normally a normal type, but whenever it gets hit by a move, it becomes that type. So if it gets hit by a fire type move, it becomes a fire type. So it's very interesting. You can take advantage of that and then just switch like a water type Pokemon in and hit it with a water type move, and you'll be able to take care of it pretty easily, I would say. But yeah, Kecleon actually got some pretty decent special defensive stats with some good attack stat too. But I don't know if I would really recommend it. As I said, it's a really interesting Pokemon. So if you want to pick it up for that, I guess I'm not totally against picking up a Kecleon. However, it is really slow. And it's decently rare. It's only a 5% chance that you'll be able to find it in the wild. However, you will be able... there's a guaranteed chance that you will be able to find it later on in the game. So, don't sweat it if you want a Kecleon. So, that's it for the new Pokemon that we'll be able to find in this area pretty much. So, I thought I was okay in my training. But you were not, it seems. So anyway, let's head up here and... Mr. Steven, hello there, long time no see. Why hello, we met in Granite Cave, didn't we? No, I remember it. It's Emil, right? It's good to see that your journey is going well. You know, Emil, in this vast world, there are many kinds of Pokemon. They come in many types. Should you raise different types? Or will you only raise Pokemon of a certain type you like? I wonder what you think as a Pokemon trainer. Well, I'm going different types. I've always done that, so yeah. Not that there's anything I should be concerning myself with, but somehow I find myself wanting to know what you think. I suppose I should be going. Hope to see you again, though. Also hope seeing you again too, Steven. Huh? Latias! Do you want a sword somewhere with you? Emil, come with me. Latias, I believe that he sought us out for help. If that's the case, let's go! We've arrived. Thank you, Latias. I don't know what it is. Not quite unease. Not quite fear. But there is something unsettling. It's an odd feeling, as though I'm walking in a dream. Or an illusion. Sora confirmed! I once heard an odd fable. It was said that the two Pokemon that live on this island guard some secret about that great form of evolution. Mega Evolution! Could it be that some dangerous element is here because of that? Come, we should be going. Oh, but I want to go in here. I want to check out what's in this place. The... Those whose memories fade seek to carve them in their hearts. Oh, that means I can't go in here. I believe this place is called the Southern Islands. So I guess we have to go back. We'd like to return to 118 for a time. Yeah, there's really nothing that we can do here. Latias, if you would oblige. But yeah, I believe this place is called the Southern Island. And of course we got the ticket to it. So we're able to exit it at some point. So we come back here. When you're ready to return to Southern Island, come tell me. Wait, is there anything else on the Southern Island? Wait. Guess we're going back there yet. I don't know what I'm thinking right now, but yeah, it's pretty cool. We're soaring around on Latias. Yeah, that is pretty cool, I must say. In Alpha Sapphire, You're actually going to be soaring on... Now then, shall we go see for all whether there's anything to be found on this island? I want to actually save really quickly before I do anything else. Just in case I do something stupid, you know. Let's check out if there's anything else on this island. I know something like came up here. No, I don't want to. It's on her. Oh, we can decide now. Ooh. Oh! Latios. It's beautiful. If I were to describe such beauty in terms of a stone, it would be a water stone. No, it goes beyond that. Isn't it brilliance like that of a dawnstone? It is as fantastic as a steel-type Pokemon. Huh? Team Magma, is it? So Latios noticed they're coming, and that is why it called on us. Who are you? Huh? Mistress Courtney! That peepstreak over there is the kid that I heard keeps getting in our way. But that enviably unruffled looking fellow there with him. I feel like I ought to know him from somewhere. Maybe he's a contest star? Yes. For the time being, get away from me. The Pokemon behind you, it's Megastone. No more, no less. That's what we of Team Magma seek. How about it? Will you get away from me? Or not? I won't! That's right. Full point for the correct answer. I'll take part in this battle as well. Let's protect Latios from these beasts together. We cannot allow Latios or even a Megastone to fall into the hands of such villains. Well then. Deleting. So here we go! Our first battle against Magma Admin Courtney! And of course we got Steven with us, so she's going to have herself a camera up! And double Matang, bitches! Oh, this could actually be quite not good. I'm actually going to do a quick switch around there into bubbles, because I'm thinking that camera up is going to attack either one of us, you know? Oh, but I could have made a mistake here. That coughing could also go for something like, or it won't. I was about to say what's going to go for like a poison type move, and that would definitely hurt Bubbles, but Earth Power! That would have hurt my tank quite a bit, I think. But you know what? This is also going to hit quite a lot. Aqua! Tail! 4 times super effective against Camerupt. Yeah, you shouldn't have come here, Courtney. You made a great mistake. Slurp! It's just too strong. Right? Right indeed. Pooyah! As anticipated. Unanticipated. You. Target lock. Completed. Commencing. Experiment. You. Forever. Returning home. Wait for me! Courtney! Ha. Good work, Emil. Ah, that's right. We should first heal up the Pokemon that fought on our behalf, shouldn't we? Your team's health was restored! You performed spectacularly. We were able to protect both this wondrous Pokemon and his Megastone, thanks to you. And it looks as though Latios may have also recognized you as a trainer worthy of his trust. Look, it's trying to offer you its allegiance. I believe it's trying to show that it wants to go with you on your journey. Go on, hold out your hand to it. Okay! No! Okay! You should take this from me. What should we take from you? We get the Mega Bracelet! That is pretty damn sweet, I must admit. But yeah, I did not expect to get Latios at this point in the game. With the Mega Bracelet that I just gave you, and the Mega Stones that a Pokemon may hold, your Pokemon will be able to achieve a powerful boost, quite unlike any usual form of evolution. But only if you are bound by great affection. You will be able to achieve Mega Evolution. I suggest you try with Latios the next time that you happen to have that chance in battle. Mega Evolution is a phenomenon that has long been shrouded in mystery. What is a Mega Stone? What is a Keystone? The process by which bonds between Pokemon and people manifests intangible power. How do we explain that? I hope that the Mega Bracelet I just gave you might bring us one step closer to finding the answer to these questions. If that settles that, should we be heading back? Together with Latias, waiting so patiently for us there. I did not expect to pick myself up a Latios, I must admit. I mean, it also did it all by itself. We didn't even need to try to catch it, which I find actually a little bit disappointing. I would have liked to try to catch myself a legendary. But I guess it's a little bit too early on. Pref is trying to tell you to take good care of Latios. In the end, you are a far greater help than I expected you might be. I expect that you and your Pokemon will be able to best both Route 119 ahead and even the 4-tree gym beyond that. I'll be curious to see how much stronger you might grow by the next time we meet. Until then, Emil, farewell! So yeah, let's go over Latios actually. Latios is going to be level 30, and Latios is, of course, a legendary Pokemon. Now, it's got Luster Purge, which is its signature move. Now, Latios is a fantastic special attacker. It's got fantastic speed too and fantastic special defense. And Latios is going to be a fantastic addition to your team if you decide to use it. Now, I will not use Latios simply because I don't like using legendary Pokemon on my team. Now, it would be a really, really good Pokemon for you to use on your team. It's going to have the Latiosite, which is going to be its Mega Evolution Stone, and whenever Latios Mega Evolves, oh man, it gets a special attack stat of 160. That is just ridiculous that it gets that high of a special attack stat. And if you play Alpha Sapphire, you will instead get Latias. Now, Latias is more of a special defensive wall. It's got pretty much the same stats as Latios, but instead it's got better special defense stat instead of special attack stat. And Latias, when it Mega Evolves, it gets 150 special defense and 140 special attack, and just some very, very well-rounded stats. And instead of Luster Purge, Latias is going to have Mist Ball as its what do you call it, signature move. So yeah, what I'm actually thinking right now, I don't know if it will have Mist Ball immediately, but it will get Mist Ball as its signature move at level 35. Anyway, I'm actually thinking, do I actually want to use Latios on my team? I know it's really overpowered, but no, I don't think I'm actually going to use it on my team, since it is a legendary Pokemon, and I've never used a legendary Pokemon on my team, except for my very first Let's Play that I did way back in the day on Pokemon Leaf Green. But yeah, it would be really cool to have a Latios on my team, but as I said, it's a legendary Pokemon, and I don't use legendary Pokemon on my team when I do Let's Plays. So anyway, that is it. But what I actually think that you can do later on in the game, or actually you might do right now, is actually soar with your Latios or Latias. But I guess I'll go over that at one point. And since we now have the Mega Bracelet, there is a lot of, well, I don't know, a lot of Pokemon. Well, we got a lot of different Mega Evolution Stones. right now, and I think I'm actually going to be going over those Pokemon. Well, I will not go over those Pokemon that we aren't able to obtain yet in terms of Mega Stones. I mean, this Metagrossite, I will go over it whenever Metang evolves into its final evolution. Then I will go over Metagross and its Mega Evolution. But the first Mega Evolution Stone we got is going to be the Alakazam. Whenever you give it to Alakazam and Mega Evolve it, Alakazam gets a huge 175 base special attack. That is just insane. And 150 base speed. That's also just insane. It also gets the Trace ability, which I believe it can just have normally, but now it will always have Trace, and it also stays a pure Psychic type. Now, some Mega Evolutions actually gets a different typing, or a secondary typing too, or dual typing I should say. So that is something, I mean, that's 175 special attack stats. It is just madness, complete and utter madness. And the next Mega Evolution Stone that I'm going to go over, or the next Mega Evolution, is going to be Mawile. For Mawile, now Mawile gets 105 attacks, which doesn't really look that impressive, but it's going to get the huge power ability, which means its attack stat is going to be double, which means it's going to get a massive 210 attack stat. That is just craziness. Now, it pretty much keeps it, or it gets a powered up in defense, and it gets a powered up in special defense. It's still pretty slow, so you're probably going to take a hit before you deal out some damage, but whenever you deal out some damage, it's going to be some massive damage. I'll tell you that right now. And the next Mega Evolution is going to be for Aggron. Now, Aggron will become just a pure Steel type instead of Steel Rock type, like it usually is. It also gets the ability Filter, which means damage by super effective moves is reduced by 25%. So that's pretty good for a defensive Pokemon like Aggron. And it gets a massive 230 defense. It's going to be able to take physical hits like nobody's business. And the fact that super effective moves power is reduced. Oh man, I don't even want to think of the possibilities. It also gets very good attack and pretty decent special defense. It's still pretty fail in the special defense department, but that 230 defense, you can't think no to that. Now we got a Steelix and a Pidgeot here, which we aren't able to get either Steelix or Pidgeot in the main story, so I will not go over them until the main story is over. However, the next Mega Evolution is going to be for Manectric. Now, Manectric, unfortunately, it doesn't become really anything special. It's still an electric type. It gets the ability Intimidate, however, which lowers the opponent's attack stat whenever you bring out Manectric. But I guess it gets some very good special attack and speed stat, but it's not like a huge boost, unfortunately, so it's nothing special. I mean, don't get me wrong, it becomes a very good special attacker, and I mean, it's really quick, so you should be able to outspeed pretty much anything that you come up against. And that is actually the last Mega Evolution Stone that I'm going to be going over right now, because we don't really have anything else, you know. So anyway, I think that, yeah, I'm definitely going to be ending things off here. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next time around, we're exploring more of Route 118 and hopefully getting closer to Fort Tree City. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.